Masamanta Jayapal, I don't understand your reluctance to serve me as you served my father. I am his rightful heir. The only challenger to my right to rule is my dead brother. Yes, your dead brother. No, you can't. You can't possibly believe that. It's not an unusual thing, you know, for a man to murder his kin in order to take what was his. How dare you? How dare you? My liege, I'm not saying that I believed you did. You are certainly doing exactly that. I did not murder my brother. Is that why half of the vassals in the kingdom refused to renew their oaths to me? Why there are rumors everywhere? Does everyone think I murdered my brother? It is not an uncommon belief, my liege. No. My father? Did my father think that's the man that I am? I do not know your father's heart. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here for the very first time with Maharaja Giridhari of the Lohara Kingdom. So this is not my original introduction. I recorded this after we finished. I went back to the start of the save. And yeah, this is because I did an introduction and a story time where I talked about the fact that people think he murdered his brother, even though he would never do such a thing. And I just thought, since I never actually showed his memories, I would show them and do a new introduction where we show them. But I did check. I promise. And as we can see, his brother died under mysterious circumstances. Now, the other easy way to tell that he didn't murder his brother is that he does not have a skull. He has never murdered a human or killed a human being, even in war, in his whole life. So he definitely didn't murder his brother. It was kind of unlikely because of his AI temperament. His AI temperament barely ever murders. So he didn't do it. He did not murder his brother. He is not a murderer. His father's faith in him was correct, so let's get back to the original cut. We have problems. Big problems. The first thing we need to do is we need to set our positions out here. Our best spy master candidate is this guy. He doesn't like us, so we are going to immediately attempt to learn his language, because that will help. We're going to assign this guy as our marshal. We're going to assign this guy as our chancellor, and our steward, the only candidate we have is this person. It's going to have to do. Now, our father built this kingdom based on personal diplomacy, and although some of it has crossed over, a lot of these people now realize, hey, wait a second, we aren't part of this kingdom. We're just neighbors who sort of joined up. And I think they're going to start unjoining, or trying to, so we're going to have a lot to manage at the beginning here. And we will also station these guys up here. So what is going on here? Well, most of the people inside the kingdom do not acknowledge us as their proper liege because we do not have the kingdom titles required for that to be the case. It's just an endless problem we have. There's not much we can do about it. Well, I mean, there is lots we can do about it in time, but immediately we have trouble. While Gary's father was completely obsessed with the idea of him going to university, I think Gary is going to be focusing personally on trying to make this into an actual stable kingdom, which means he's going to need to buy these kingdom titles. A really fast factions form because of what's going on. So we're going to try to form alliances with all of our internal alliances as quickly as we can. This is just because this will remove people from being on the list of people who can actually join. And then we need to marry off our sons that are not already married. So we're going to find you a spouse for alliance power. If we could find people inside of the already existing factions, because there are two. There's this Liberty faction here. Do you have a daughter? You do. This 11-year-old. I think this will be fine. So we're going to do this. That should remove him. This is just... As soon as we unpause for a second, we start to see things go bad. We can't unpause anyway, because we have a war over here we have to deal with, and it can't be dealt with yet. So let's look what's happening here. So all these people, they want out. But this is a very, very weak faction, because since they're joining a populous faction, I don't have to defeat them. I only have to defeat the populists. Right? If I defeat the populists, they get defeated automatically. So we got this Liberty faction he can no longer be part of. He does not have a daughter. We can pick people up here, finding people who have daughters. Marry them to our sons. I don't think we're searching for external alliances that much anyway. You'd marry my 20-year-old son when you come of age. Takes you out. Your 23-year-old daughter is not married. We may have already married all of our available sons. Yeah, I think we have. Okay, so that's the limit to which we can solve this. Oh, wait, no, that isn't the limit to which we can solve this. I guess I could try to marry somebody. Although I don't know that I want more children. Lately, I can't help but notice the gaggles of giggling maidens. Yes, no. It's culture comes in any form, let them read. Okay, now let's look down here. We want to raise our troops up right next to where he is trying to do his damnable work. Let's move to here. Okay, I suppose we move to here then. Let's do this. Let's just raise all our men-at-arms and nothing else, because his army shouldn't be strong enough for anything beyond that. And now we will look at this. We will fix our knights. The first thing we need to do is something that you don't need to watch, which is we just need to forbid everybody at the bottom. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back after. Okay, we're going to retire this accolade. We're going to go into... Nope, nope. Nope, nope, that's the wrong button. We're going to go into this. We're going to get back our eagles, because they're the Blade Master one. And we're going to keep everything else we have. We're going to destroy this. And we're going to look for a successor for you. This is our player heir. I don't know how much I want this. Yeah, he can do it. It's fine. He's trained to fight, so he should fight. I'm quite confused by this sometimes. So let's look at our knights here, okay? Let's look at our knights. You should be fighting. You should be fighting, and you should be fighting. Our son should be allowed, but not forced. Right? That gives us 9, okay? Now that we've done that, we should be able to put him in charge there. Good. So this son of ours, though, he's going to have trouble. But there's no way to remove him. I mean, there is a way. There's a simple way. We can retire this accolade. We can go into the inactive accolades and we can destroy it. We can now create a new accolade. I think I'd like for the Pipe Captain to be the one, so we're going to pick the Pipe Captain. Don't have the prestige for it, because we had to get rid of those other 2 accolades. That's fine. I'd rather that than have my son, my unsuited son, be a knight. Yep, let's go over to here. Once this is integrated, finally integrated, hopefully we get this done in 31 days, and when this is done, we will switch him to trying to make our vassals happier. We're going to actually take this off. I don't think it's going to succeed. Our father had a pretty good chance of making that happen, but we don't, and I don't want a big penalty from it, especially not with a bad steward in charge, so we're just going to put him in charge of money. So this situation is better than it was before, but not great still. We haven't been able to eliminate enough people from the faction list. Don't think this Liberty faction is going to go anywhere. I need to find a wife, probably 2. So let's just go to... So none of these people are very strong. But none of them are terribly weak either. We'll do that. Alright, we should pretty easily win this battle with just our men-at-arms, which is what we were hoping for. What is this? A weapon? He's very competent, but I don't need a weapon for you. Okay. Now we're just going to try to siege this out. What is this? Range betrothal between your daughter and my nephew. Okay, that'll be good. That's fine. We can get our prison here. I mean, we could use a doctor. Do we have a physician right now? We do. He's excellent. Yeah, no, we're fine. We'll just let the prisoners go. I think we'll wait till the war is over, though. I think that's better for them anyway. Like, if we wait till the war is... Oh, who's getting married? Two of you. Good. Gotta keep watching these factions. This faction has become rather huge. We got more excluded vassals now. This has 2 members in this independence faction. Where are they? Here, let's look at this. So we did want to go to university, but I think this is better. We're just going to create this kingdom. That'll help to legitimize my claim over there. That sucks. I don't like doing it, but that should actually help a bit, and it made our military even stronger as well, which is good. Yeah, there's no hostages we need to deal with right now. We can do this now, though, which we're gonna. We want him to be a pike captain. We're gonna create this accolade. We're gonna... Can't find him a successor. Actually, this guy can be a successor, so... Because of where he lives in the list, I can force him. It was this guy, right? I'm fine with forcing him because we got plenty of 14s, so it doesn't matter which ones of them are actually in the military and which ones aren't. It's just sort of like a coincidence where they happen to sit. Okay, we now win this war. 10 easier because of our defensive ability. He gave us 200 gold for his unjust war. We're going to get rid of our troops. So look at what we've got here. We can hold court. I think we're gonna. There might be something good here. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. Gesture for the first in line to approach. A frightful peasant strolls too close before a guard steps between us. Oh, he backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Your lordness, I come here from Myanmar with a matter of great importance. His eyebrows undulate. You see, Maharaja, tall started last har. Oh God, how did this highfalutin give me? Vassal opinion, popular opinion. Oh, that sucks. I can't really afford that popular opinion, but what do you got? You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, no. This guy, as soon as it is his turn to speak, the agitated man in front of me screams, "The end is nigh!" So he's, yeah, we don't care about him. He's not correct at the end is nigh. So they want to hold a festival. Which cultures are involved? I don't think we can spend resources on this right now, but it's going to make him not like us. We don't want to add to the list of people who don't like us is the thing. I don't think I can spend resources on this right now. But now that we have another 500 gold, it would probably be in our best interest to form another one of our stray kingdom titles. We also have basically all of this kingdom. And most of this one. Quite a lot of this kingdom as well. I think we're gonna create that kingdom. Which should help things a little bit again. Turn this down. Okay. Vaishnavite exaltation. Excellent. Our biggest problem remains the fact that a lot of our vassals don't acknowledge us. Let's look at our council. Still got this problem to deal with. Most of the rest of these people are starting to turn around, though. I want this to fall apart. Now he's there. Of course he's there. Everybody's already where they gotta be. So he finished that integration, right? Yeah, that integration is now officially done. I think we're gonna work on domestic affairs. That needs to happen. I have no position to put that guy in. Yeah, I got nothing for him. That's not good. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna have to do what we gotta do. We're just gonna have to do what we gotta do. These people want to rebel against us in spite of the fact many of them like us quite a lot. There's really very little I can do to change the situation except to fight the war. A focused war will fix this, I think, though. Yes, what kind of alliances do we have available to us? Mostly internal. That's fine. We gotta do what we gotta do. We need to besiege these two locations as quickly as possible. I don't know how strong they're going to be compared to us, is the thing. Our father did a really good job consolidating this region with diplomacy, but because he was trying to save money for us to go to university, he didn't spend enough money on trying to legitimize our reign. He should have bought some of those kingdom titles. I mean, maybe it made sense that he wasn't doing it before our brother died, but after our brother died, he could have very much made this situation a lot easier on us. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. So they've all joined. Let's see how bad it is. They have more troops than us. Let's rally the troops. Let's call in our one external ally. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to put out our flag here. We need to raise the whole army right away. And, like, immediately attack. Excellent. So we want to stop? Okay, no. He's going to come in support of it. Once we have a decent size, we want to stop gathering. So we can kill this. And then we want to move here. Here's the other one, right? Yeah. We want to move this to here. We want to raise all there. And while it's raising, hopefully we can win this fight. Please come out in support of us. This group here is going to immediately attack them. And then we will raise everything that remains there. Or after the fight. So I think we've got this. I think this is going to happen before they can even consolidate their troops together. This should be very, 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 very quick. There's not going to be any problem here at all because of the type of war this is. Remember, this is a regular rebellion, so that in spite of the fact they brought so many troops, it doesn't matter. Because they foolishly joined a populace uprising, and that's a mistake, like it's a bad idea. So we want to enforce our demands immediately, which will put all of them in prison. So they're now all in prison. That only leaves us with this thing here. I would like to fix this. Let's look at here. We haven't even had time to finish a single sway action on this guy. Can I give him a gift? We're not doing a sway action. We're learning his language because it might help us with other people as well. So that's all good. We've got all this done. Now we want to disband all. And we want to deal with the prisoners. The prisoners are going to be a tough thing to deal with. The prisoners that like us, we are probably just going to ransom off. Any prisoner who has a green feeling towards us will be ransomed. Any prisoner with a red feeling towards us, we will have to deal with. We're not going on a title revocation fit, because that's not how this works. We are not trying to culturally consolidate the region. We are trying to get these vassals convinced we are their rightful liege. This is the oh, these are the guys from the last one. I mean, I will negotiate your release and recruit you. And you can just go. We lost our court tutor. We should get another one immediately. Although all of our children are of age, so we don't really need a court tutor right now. don't think we're going to have... Oh, we are having another child. Our wife is having one more kid. Oh, right. Our second wife could have kids for us, too. I forgot all about her because she was definitely an alliance marriage. Court physician. We need a court physician. What happened to our court physician? Oh, died? What did he die of? Okay, well, I guess we need a new court physician, don't we? Court physician. We have a good candidate. Our wife is a good candidate, so she can definitely be the court physician. And we need a court tutor, probably. Our new child. We'll put her in. That's good. Okay, we're making money very fast now. It's okay, that's okay. What's what we want? We're gonna hit another 500 to form another kingdom title soon. We're getting most of this money from people we sent to prison, pulled out of prison. So now let's look at our prison again. Yes, okay, starting at the top. You. I could revoke your titles, but I won't. We're not here for that. I'm going to negotiate your release. And I'm going to demand your conversion. I could ransom you for a hook. You know, I think I'm just going to ransom them all. I think I'm going to just ransom them all. And I'm going to use the funds that I get from ransoming them all. Interestingly enough, it feels like these guys... Not you. You don't get ransomed. This is the... I don't even know who you are. You can just... go, I guess? Who else does that leave? Did I get everybody? I think we got everybody. Nope, not you. So in the end, I've decided that I'm just gonna ransom every single one of these people. It's fine. We've ransomed them all. The money will be really useful for getting those kingdom titles, and we will have plenty of time inside of our truce, hopefully, to get that domestic affairs action to start doing its work and make these people just like us too much to join another faction right away. We need to decide on what kingdom titles we're gonna get. So this one is 11. We have this one. We have 13 of the counties for. Okay. It's pretty big. Most of it isn't in our control, though. We're much closer to controlling all of this one, so we're going to take this one in spite of the fact it has less counties. 11 counties total. And this one here, we have all of the 12 counties in it, so we might as well just grab it since it's completely under our control. Good. And we're just going to keep doing that, working towards having every single one of these king titles. We have probably too many king titles at this point, but I don't think there's actually a such thing as too many king titles. Eventually, we're going to need a empire title so everything doesn't explode after we die. But that's fine. All of these people cannot join factions, at least for quite a while. Some of them will be able to join factions later, but for now, they're out. Just these two guys. I hope they don't do anything dumb. That's all I'm saying. We don't need a grand tour. I don't really have enough money for that anyway, and if I had money, I would be buying more kingdom titles. There are still at least 2 more to get. Yeah, I think we've done it, though. I think we've squashed that rebellion, and it's not going to be a big deal. Let me see. No, that guy is not in territory that's currently ours. He's part of the empire title that we're going to be chasing. I mean, he does have some small amounts of de jure title under his stuff. Just that one. It's like that one county. Yeah, but this is a war we want to do. This kid, we have to go to war with for sure. We're definitely going to war with him. We're probably going to wait until the rebellion inevitably happens, but if it looks like it's never going to happen, we'll come back and we'll do this. We also need to grab this, which we can get in a de jure war, which will basically consolidate all of the Punjab region and bring us one step closer to being able to become the Emperor of Rajasthan. So our son is having an affair with this married woman. Well, maybe he's a little less like Kalaza than we thought. Doesn't like to control his lustiness. And he has created a bastard already. Well, I mean, it's not really our business too much. There's not much we can do with a bastard anyway. Hopefully he creates a proper heir soon, though. Hopefully. I mean, he does have these two great daughters. Both are geniuses. Both are great. And his wife is also a genius, and the reason why he has two genius daughters. I don't know if I'd be betraying a wife who was that good. Since we've given up on the dream of university, ooh, this guy is considered a master by his peers, and he is gonna make a crown. That is the last piece of regalia that we need. Yes, sir, make me an excellent crown. I would love to get a crown. Probably more than I care about going to university. We are like 37 counties away from getting Rajasthan. And we have also learned our spymaster's language. That should hopefully bring him closer to having a green opinion. Yep, he's real close. We'll just switch to regular sways now, and then afterwards we can start learning the languages of our other vassals, just to help out with our, you know, with the fact that they don't believe that we are legitimately their king. You know, I really thought about waiting to do this war with this kid, but I think that's how we're going to end the episode. We're just going to do this de jure war here, get this done. He holds a duchy title that will come with him when we bring him into the kingdom, that we can use to consolidate the last couple of our loose vassals up here. It's like 3 counts, I think, or something, that belong inside of his duchy, and if we could just win this war against him real fast, we can stick those under him, and yet another section of our great empire-sized kingdom will be properly under its de jure liege. And we also hold this kingdom title already, so he'll be properly under his kingdom title as well. Just gonna do 2 armies, nice 4,000 splits, and we're gonna siege both of these at the same time and then speed through on them. He really stands no chance against us. Another son. Welcome to the world, young man. I don't know that we needed another son, but I also do appreciate more children, just like my whole family. Family is a really important part of the way I see myself and how I feel about the world, so yeah. Yeah. This is our inspiration. This is not a great choice, because we are not good at diplomacy, and we are not that good at learning it. I think we're better at learning than diplomacy. I think we're gonna have to just take a chance on the second one and hope for the best, because we cannot suck up that that huge stress. Can we confide in someone? No, it's still on cooldown. Right. That leaves us with basically no choices. Come at least hear her out. Oh, ha! We got the good outcome. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Once these 2 sieges are done, we can... Oh, actually, we only needed the 1 siege to win the war. That's pretty good. He absolutely hates us, this new duke, our new vassal, but that's fine. We'll fix that. We got lots of territory to put under his control. That should make him just fine. And I think we're probably going to do the guardianship thing with him like we did with that other guy in the north. We have 3 vassals for him that will pretty much perfectly finish his duchy title off and make him super happy with us. Well, at least not super mad. And then there's this guy second. And then I think the guy in the north is also just 1 duchy with nothing else. Yeah, that's right. So he gets him too. That will finish his duchy off and make him not hate us anymore. Then I think we're going to look at whether or not we can educate him. I would prefer to change him to something we're good at, like stewardship or martial, but it looks like we're not going to have that choice. Yeah, I don't know. It's not, you know, do I actually care if I don't give him that great an education? I'm not that bad at learning. Let me think about this. Yeah, we're definitely going to finish this kid's education for him, and we're going to make an exception to our usual no conversion rule, simply because both of his vassals are part of our religion, so it'll probably make things easier on the kid more than anything else. He's young enough that it feels like we're not doing him some kind of, like, disservice by teaching him a different religious faith. Our spymaster finally likes us. We have nothing we can do with this 1 powerful vassal who wants nothing to do with us anymore. I think there's one last thing we're going to do before I call this episode officially to an end, and that is spend the last money we've just earned making 1 final kingdom. It's going to be between Tsang and U. Whichever one of these 2 is better. I'm pretty sure it's U with its 13 counties. Yeah, there's 7 counties here in Tsang. Yeah, I think you up here with its 13 is the best. We maybe will go into the north here and conquer the rest of its de jure territory later. I don't know. We do have to decide eventually if we're going to get a custom empire or if we're going to do the Rajasthan thing. That can be decided in the future, though. This is a really, really good alliance from our sister that we can get. That'll really help us out a lot. But I think we're done for this episode. I think that's all we're going to do. Our kingdom has gotten gigantic. We're going to be getting a crown next time. Like I was saying a minute ago, the biggest decision for the future is, do we get the custom empire or do we go down to Rajasthan? Rajasthan gives us more directed goals for the future. We have got Badakistan, by the way. It's now integrated, and we're working on Kabbalistan, which I think is probably just a little while away, maybe 20 or 30 years, which is pretty cool. And with that, we're going to call an end to the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me the next time we are here with Giridhari, our Maharaja of the Grand Lohara Kingdom. Goodbye for now.